these hours and nights and days and years that Allah has given us in this dunya are what will dictate my eternal future. My eternal future in the hereafter is decided based on what? Based on how I spend my time here. So we have to be very careful, brothers and sisters. It's only 70 years, but it will decide your eternal fate. 70 years, if you live 70 years, this will decide billions upon trillions upon trillions of years. It's only 70 years. But look at how important it is. Everything we do in this dunya, it will echo in the eternity. We will see it. It will decide our future for forever. Forever. So that's why I have to be careful. The hour I spend here, I have to make sure that it's worthy. I have to make sure that I will benefit from it in this dunya. Some people, they spend 8 hours a day working for what? For a paycheck that finishes in 5 days, in 1 day, in 1 month. The time that we spend for our akhirah is eternal, never goes away, brothers and sisters. We have to be careful. So sometimes a small mistake, I waste 5 minutes of my time in this dunya, this will have an eternal effect, because if I could have done a good deed that I would have benefited from in those 5 minutes for forever, but I wasted it. Smallest mistake can have the largest effect because it's eternal. And that's why if you take a piece of paper and you draw 2 parallel lines, as you know, those lines, will they ever cross? Will they ever get closer to each other? Never. If they're perfectly parallel, like this, they'll never meet. But what if you skew or you move the direction of one of the lines? For example, not a centimeter, you move it 0.000 500 zeros and then put a 1 millimeters. If you move it that much, now it will look parallel, but only for a while. After 1 kilometer, 10 kilometers, 10,000 kilometers, obviously the gap is going to widen. So can you imagine after millions of years how big that gap is? You think it's a small mistake, but over time you see that the result, that the negative consequences and ramifications are so great. So that's why I have to be extra careful.